Hey guys, I'm so happy to see you back on this channel, and today we'll draw this cute magical mushroom. So we'll be using quite a few brushes. We'll be using my brushes like Sparkle and Star, and we'll use the All-Star pack, which you can download on Procreate's website for free, and we'll be using the Artist Script, Glitter Brush, and Honey Brush. So those three we'll be using a lot for this tutorial, and I will leave the link in the description where you can download this pack, and I'll also leave the link for my brushes so you can download them as you use them as well. And we'll be using this magical mushroom color palette, which you can also download and use, but you can always use your colors. It's up to you. I think it's a lot of fun when you're using your own colors and kind of like changing the drawing. So you're welcome to use your own colors. And now let's get started. So the first thing we'll have to do is create a new canvas, and we'll go to this little plus sign and we'll choose square, and the first thing we'll do is create the mushroom. So we will go ahead and we will take the Artist Script brush. It is an amazing brush that I totally in love with, and we'll take black. I don't have black here in my color palette, but you can easily take it by double clicking in this dark area, and we'll take pure black. So just one of the tricks that you can do in Procreate. So the first thing we'll do is create a mushroom, and we'll start with the cup. So we'll create a new layer, we'll call it mushroom. We'll create the whole mushroom in one layer, and then we'll just color them by different parts. So, and we'll start with the cup, and that is super easy. All we have to do is create a curvy line. It might take a few tries, but all you have to do is create a cup like this. Now you have to connect it. Now just doing this curvy lines. Now we will create the rest of the cup. Go ahead and create the part that behind. So something like this. Awesome. The next step is create a stem, and that is super easy. So you create a line in the middle, and then all you have to do is just create this sort of like, it's not even a teardrop, it's kind of like this. Awesome. So that's the basic shape for our mushroom. We are not done with the stem yet though. We have to create the little skirt that the mushroom has. So for now we'll create a new layer. So all we have to do is just create a line, then create a curvy line like this. Awesome. And now we'll create one more. So the same thing like this. Now we'll just have to erase some of the parts. So we'll go ahead and erase the stem right here. Now we connect those layers, and we'll go to the mushroom, and we'll have to erase this part because we can't see it behind the stem. And here we go. Here's the basic shape for our mushroom, but we are not done yet. We have to create a few more things. We have to create the jewels. So the mushroom has the jewels right here under the cup, and we have to create them. So it's super easy. All we have to do is just create a line coming from here to the rest of the mushroom cup. Just make sure you wear them in weight of your stroke. Don't make them the same. Just make them different. You can go both ways. Good. So now we'll go to the rest of the cup and create the same things. So sort of like this. I love this brush because it's sort of like a tattoo brush. It's just perfect for this type of drawings. So now we'll create the rest. Remember that this is the magical mushroom, so there is no wrong or right way to do it. Just feel free. Good. And that's the jewels for my mushroom. So the basic shape for the mushroom is ready, and now we're actually ready to color. So we'll color part by part. So we'll color the cup first, then jewels, then stem, and the skirt. So we'll create new layers for everything. So we'll create a new layer, we'll move it under the mushroom layer, and we will call it cup. For the cup, we'll use these 4 colors. So I'll use this one first. All we have to do is just color it in different colors, and then we will just blur it together. So we'll make our brush big and just create different parts of your mushroom with different colors. So create it. So I will add some color here. So pink here. Then I'll go and change my color to lighter pink, and I'll add a little bit of this color to this side of the mushroom. Then I'll go switch to the lightest. I'll add the light here so we have a better gradient. I will also take this and I'll add it here. Then I'll switch back to this to the light pink. Add a little bit of here and a little bit of here. Okay, so now my mushroom looks a little funny in patches, but we'll fix it. So we'll go to the layer, we'll take 2 fingers and swipe it to the right to create an alpha lock. Then we'll go to the adjustments, we'll click Gaussian blur, and we'll blur this mushroom. So you can choose the intensity of your blur. If you go all the way, it will just create one color, so we don't want this, we want some gradient. So we'll go somewhere around 25, 24, something like this. I think I'm happy with the way it looks right now, so I'll leave it. And I will go and create a new layer, and I will call it Gels. And I will take this color, and I will color this area of the gels. Again, the way we did it. Awesome. So that's all. Now we'll go ahead and switch our brush, and we'll take the honey brush. And we'll also switch our color. We'll take this color. All we have to do is just create a little patches. I'll just bring my drawing as a reference. So if I'll go to canvas, click reference, then I will go to image, and I will choose my drawing. We will be creating this little blue patches right here. So I'll just turn it off for now. But we'll switch the color, we'll switch the brush, and we'll create somewhere here in the middle, we'll create this light patches and blur them kind of together. So we'll just add this little light because it's magical glowing underneath. So we'll just add those little things where it glows. So go ahead and just add them in the middle of your gel. So find one of the stripes, then find the middle and draw it here. So make it very visible and then kind of blurred together with the rest. So we want to do something like this. So just press hard and then just gently create these lines. We're just adding this patch of glow. This will take some time. I think that's the most work we have to do in this drawing. So that's all for the drills. Now we'll leave it alone for a minute. We'll come back later and add more details, but for now we'll just leave it and we'll go ahead to the stem. So we'll create a new layer, we'll call it stem, and we'll add some color to the stem. So we'll go and switch our color to our brush to artist script. Then we will go ahead to the color palette. We'll take this color first and we'll color the stem. So that's the first part. Then we'll go and add some color. So we'll take this light blue and we'll add it here. We'll switch to this purple, add a little bit right here at the top. So because we will be blurring it together, we'll take this dark purple and add at the end. So we'll be blurring it later on. Now we'll go to the other part of the stem, and here we'll take orange first, and we'll create the orange at the bottom. Then we'll switch to yellow, add some yellow patches here, and then we'll switch to blue and add a little bit of blue here as well. And now we are ready to blur. So again, we will go to the stem, we'll take the finger, swipe it to the right. That means the blur will happen only within that area. Then we'll go to adjustments, Gaussian blur, and again, the way we did with the cup, we'll just blur it together. There we go. Good. Okay, now it looks pretty good to me. Now we'll go ahead and color the skirt. So we'll go ahead, create a new layer. We'll call it skirt. Then we'll take our brush and we will use this color first. So we'll color this first. Good. We'll take this blue and add the patch of blue right here in the middle. Good, so we'll blur this together first. We'll go to layers, we'll take 2 fingers and swipe it to the right to create an alpha lock. Then we'll go to adjustments, Gaussian blur, and blur these guys together. Now we'll go and create a new layer, we'll call it skirt 2. And we will use this pink, so we'll color it. Cool, now we'll switch our color to this light pink, and we'll add these patches right here. Cool. Now again, we'll go to the layers, we'll take 2 fingers and swipe it to the right to create an alpha lock. And then we'll go to adjustments, Gaussian blur, and blur these guys together. Awesome. So now we'll go and add the details. That's all we have to do now. So we'll go ahead, create a new layer on top of everything. We'll call it dots. Cool. We'll switch our brush to the dotted line brush and we'll create the dots for the mushroom. We'll take white and anywhere on the mushroom, just make them different size. So something like this will work. Go ahead to the layers, we'll take 2 fingers and swipe it to the right. Good. And we will switch our colors to this blue and we'll color, we'll also switch our brush to the artist script again and we'll just add a patch of blue to every dot. Good. Now we'll switch our brush to, so I'll take this pink and add a patch of this. Now we'll switch and take this pink and add a little bit of it. As you guessed, we will be blurring it together later. Okay, so the bubbles are ready. We already alpha locked it, so now we'll go to adjustments, we'll take Gaussian blur and blur these guys together like this. Now I think I'll be adding a little bit more of white because it doesn't have enough white now. So to the side, again I'll go to adjustments, Gaussian blur and blurred. So now it kind of stands out. We have these cute little dots on our mushroom. Now we will go to the gels and we'll add more details here. We'll take white, go to this all-star pack, and we'll take the glitter brush. So all we have to do is add a little bit of glitter to the areas where it glows the most. So remember those patches that we created where it will be glowing the most. Create a new layer and we will call it glitter. And we'll add glitter to these areas. Just like this. So now it kind of glows. So you can see the difference between this side and this side. This looks a lot more fun. So just adding a little bit of glitter to those shiny areas. And here we go. Now we'll go and add some more details. So we'll go to layers, we'll create a new layers, we will call it strokes. We'll switch our color to black and we'll switch our brush to the artist script. And all we have to do is just add those little strokes that comic artists add sometimes. So just something like this. Also we'll add a line here, we'll also go around the skirt here like this, and also the second one as well. Then we'll add a few lines here like this. Awesome, and the mushroom is almost ready. Now we'll go and create a new layer. We'll call it stroke 2, and we'll take white. Using the same brush, we'll add a few more strokes. I'll just make my brush a bit bigger, and I'll add a stroke like this, and one here, and one here, and one. Now we'll go to the layers. We'll click this little and we'll change the opacity of these white lines. So we'll go ahead and make it around 45. Let's say that, and here we go. Now the mushroom is ready, and now we have to work on the background. So we'll go and create a new layer. We'll go at the very bottom and we'll call it background. We'll take this color and we'll just add it to the background. We're not done yet. Now we have to add more patches, so then we can blur it together. So this tutorial is all about blurring. So we'll switch to this color, then we'll make our brush big and we'll add this color at the corners here and here. Now we'll go back to the colors. We'll take this color, we'll add it here, this side of the mushroom and this side of the mushroom. We'll go back to the colors. We'll take the lightest and we'll add it here. Good. Now we'll go and try to mix it and see how it looks. If it doesn't look great, we'll go back and fix it, but we have to see how it looks first. So we did this. We'll go to adjustments now. We'll click Gaussian blur and we'll blur these things together. So it actually doesn't look bad. I'll just go and create a new layer temporarily because I want to add a little bit of lighter area around the mushroom. So I will go and take the light, and I'll just add a little bit of light here. Now also switch and take this color, and I'll go to adjustments and blur these guys together as well. So now I'm happy, and I'll just merge these two layers together. Now we'll go ahead and create a new layer and we'll call it sparkles. Awesome. We will take white. We will go to the brushes and we'll take the sparkle brush, and all we have to do is just add the sparkles around the background. We're just adding, we're also switching the color to this, and we'll add this type of sparkles. So now it looks more fun. Now we'll go and create a new layer on top of everything, and we will call it bubbles. We will switch our brush to the dotted line brush. Take this color and we will add these bubbles anywhere on the canvas. It can touch the mushroom, it's totally fine. Those are just the bubbles that are floating around the I don't know, what is it, space? So now we'll go and change the color of it. So we'll go to the layer, so we'll take 2 fingers and swipe it to the right to create an alt block, and we'll take this blue and we'll add a little bit of blue to the side. And now we can go to adjustments and Gaussian blur and blur it together like this. Now we'll go to the layer, we'll click this little and we'll change the opacity. So we'll make it more transparent. Now we're almost done. We'll just have to add a few more things. So we'll click on new layer, we'll name it stars. We'll take white and we will switch to the star brush, and we'll just add little stars anywhere on the canvas. Then we'll change our brush size, make it a little bigger, and add bigger stars. And now we have our magical mushroom. So that's all for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun creating this mushroom in Procreate. And if you did, don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because we create cute little things in Procreate every week. So I'll be here next week waiting for you with a new tutorial. So don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you will be drawing this mushroom and posting on Instagram, don't forget to tag me, because I'm always happy to see your work. You guys are amazing. And again, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you in the next one.